Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am here today because the game awards are coming up, December the 7th, and unlike last year's, where just as a last minute thing I react to it in an impromptu live stream, this time I wanted to, with my partner here, Miss Metafavuzzi. Please check her out at fuzzycat with a K. fuzzy.kat on Instagram. She's a photographer, and we wanted to just give our predictions on who's going to win the different categories. And starting with Game of the Year, let me just zoom out on this on our end. We have Alan Wake 2, which is basically like a paranormal detective game. Baldur's Gate, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, which is just a remake of the original Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Opinion on?
Well, it's hard because The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a really good game, but...
Honey, you've spent 3 hours playing it this year.
I know, Baldur's Gate 3 is just so good. It's so good. It's such a good game.
Like, realistically, the two big three contenders for this year are going to be Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. But because Baldur's Gate 3 in the mix, that's obviously going to win. The Golden Joysticks were this past week at time of recording. Baldur's Gate swept. There was absolutely nothing. Like the head executive, the head developer for the studio, literally was walking away with Golden Joystick Awards falling out of his arms.
I mean, it's such a good game. Like when I think about when I played Tears of the Kingdom for the short period of amount of time that I was able to play it this summer. It's a really solid game. Like, it does it does play off of, the original Breath of the Wild really well and adds a vertical gameplay to it, which is really awesome. And I think they kind of took the fact that people would makeshift shit for shits and giggles in Breath of the Wild and fucking ran with it in this game. Where, like, people can just, like, now make literal, like...
Gundams.
Yeah. Like, and, like, full-blown, like, attack, like, bombing them, like, in airplanes and shit that they're making. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of, like, the beauty in, this Legend of Zelda series is the fuckery.
And as great as that is, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, the story is just really, really good. The diversity also is...
Of options.
I just, like...
Gameplay styles.
Yeah, I mean, but also, like, I feel like what makes this game so accessible is that in the large group of people who do game, it's a lot more than people think. There's something in it for everybody. Like, for me, like, I'm definitely in it for the customization, like the role-playing.
Kleptomania.
Yeah, loot gobbling. But I know so many people on TikTok who use it as, like, a advanced dating sim.
Yeah, it really is, like, Baldur's Gate 3 really is,
And then there's, like, people like Chris, one of my closest friends, he uses it as, like, more of a strategic game. Like, plays it like, like, fuck the story, I want the most XP.
Which I understand because the actual combat is in the game itself is quite wonderful.
I mean, I won't lie, there are some... Like, I find with some of the patches, there's been some more glitches.
Yeah, nah, you're not wrong about that. Just like I think the one that's got people the most tilted is the height difference kissing bug.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I finally dated one of the characters. I wasn't even trying to date Asterion, honestly. I was trying to date Halcyon. But I'm told that I can do both, so fuck it, why not?
Yeah, because both Halcyon, everybody finds Halcyon attractive.
He's just like,
but both Asterion and Shadowheart are the only ones willing to share Tav with Halcyon.
Yeah.
But I think once you've completed Baldur's Gate a couple times, and we both completed Baldur's Gate a couple times, I would love it if we got us and a couple friends to do a sit-down review of the game. I
mean, I'm in Act 2 now. And
close
I
to finishing Act 2. Yeah. But obviously I think Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to be our pick for Game of the Year.
I think so too. It's just...
It has to be.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's so fucking good.
The next category is Best Game Direction. And again, it's Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Tears of the Kingdom. I've got to be honest. I want to just have it say, I feel like Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Tears of the Kingdom are really good examples of stellar game direction being taken, the vertical nature and just extrapolating on Breath of the Wild systems in a significant way, and Super Mario Wonder incorporating rhythmic type of games, into their type of because you've seen some of the things I've shown them to you. I think it was really good, but again, Baldur's Gate.
You just want to say
plants.
Yes.
We are the plants.
Super Mario because the fucking plant song.
Yeah. There's a level in Super Mario Wonder where the piranha plants are singing and it's fucking adorable. And then I saw somebody online basically do a realistic lyrics for the song, and it's the best 57 seconds of my life, and it's in my playlist, and I listen to it at the top of every vegging sesh. It's great.
Fucking rancid.
It's not rancid.
It's so
rancid. You know what's the
no, it's rancid that's your favorite song and how frequently you play it. Not that the song in itself is rancid.
It will pass. AI Plankton singing Bacon was my hyperfixation.
Dude,
for a while.
That was something.
But yeah, Baldur's Gate is the one probably picking Best Game Direction.
You think?
Awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation in game direction and design. Here's my thing,
it is really good.
None of these games, Alan Wake 2... I can't speak for Alan Wake 2, I haven't played
Here's the thing. I haven't played Alan Wake 2, I haven't personally played Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and I haven't played Super Mario Bros. Wonder, so I don't feel like my opinion on this is, without bias.
Right.
My friend Zeta, they played Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and they really liked it. And from the gameplay that I saw them do, something that's really interesting about it is they add in, a lot of almost comic book graphics in the actual fighting, which I think is really interesting and something different. I mean, when I watched the Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales, the first one, that...
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Yeah.
That style was
wonderful.
Totally unique, and I think the fact that, because they are doing a Spider-Man game and including him in that,
it was a good call.
It's a good call.
But the question I would say is that enough to beat out Baldur's Gate 3 for outstanding creative vision?
I didn't say that.
Innovation in game direction and design.
I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah. I will say though, as far as design and creative vision, the reason why Baldur's Gate is so amazing is because it is very much a modern incarnation of what RPGs used to be. And haven't been for a while. This is what old school RPGs kind of were, but with the added flair of 3D graphics. Which I mean, the reason the game's a masterpiece is because it takes things like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, which were really deep, branching, intricate games, Baldur's Gate 3 is, and it also looks like a modern game, which is...
Yeah, I'm thinking of the other games that were in...
Divinity.
Yeah, I've played Divinity Original Sin, too.
Yeah, I know. You and your friends used to do sessions and stuff back before you moved to Chicago.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about it, and I don't think it matches up anywhere near Baldur's Gate 3.
You say Baldur's Gate 3 is more intricate?
Like, what I find more interesting, like, the combat style is pretty much similar.
Yeah.
Like, it has that same, like, aesthetic of, like, I don't know what it's called. But
RTS, real-time turn-based strategy.
Yes.
Not RTS, turn-based strategy with, like, setting your characters up. I will say I do, and this is a completely diverted, I really like Baldur's Gate 3 because it taught me it helped my brain actually conceptualize D&D in a way that I wasn't able to before.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, like, in terms of the difference is, like, I find the story so much more compelling. So much more compelling.
Divinity Original Sin 2 wasn't that compelling to you?
Not to me, no. Like,
it's based off Pathfinders, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just know that, like, I feel like in Divinity Original Sin 2, like, there's a lot of just kind of, like, fuckery that you can do. I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 really forces you to participate in the story.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have nothing to contribute. I'm taking your word for it because, again, you've actually played Balerian's previous games.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what was there... Was Divinity Original Sin 2?
That was by then.
Like, was that, like, the last game they put out?
They've been working on this since they finished the DLC for Divinity.
Yeah. So, I think, just from comparing them, it just, like... I think it's more accessible to more people. The story.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like, you don't have to know everything about D&D to play this game.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Like, you could literally know nothing about D&D and, like, play this game and just still be like, whoa, like, what the fuck are lithids and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think the vote should be for best game direction? I'd probably say Baldur's Gate.
It's just I feel so biased in this though because
it's okay to feel biased. Like Baldur's Gate is probably the best game that's gonna come out this year because it is that good.
Okay.
But moving on to the next category, we have best narrative. With Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, and I've been playing Phantom Liberty.
I haven't.
It is quite good. It is the writing in Cyberpunk originally was already very good, but Phantom Liberty is like feels like that condensed and like distilled into being fucking amazing.
I mean, I haven't played Cyberpunk since last summer. Not even this past summer. The summer before that.
Yeah. Phantom Liberty is excellent. It's definitely something to play, but it's not beating out Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do want to eventually go and redo my...
You'll have to. The changes they made to the perk system are insane. It's kind of worth it.
Okay. And of course, there's Spider-Man.
Hit Baldur's Gate and let's keep it moving.
Damn, dude. We might not be the best people to do this.
Well, no, I mean, I've played a lot of these games, and I have a lot of friends who, like... Okay, I might actually... you and I might disagree on this, actually.
Best art direction?
Best art direction. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush. Uriah's played that. It's a good game from what I gather. Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I personally am going to vouch for Lies of P just because it does like the Bloodborne-esque Victorian eldritch horror very well.
Okay, So I'm going to make this argument.
Okay.
That you're doing it based off of the fact that you've played this game the most out of these 5. And in terms of best
That's
art...
actually not, but continue.
In terms of best art direction, it's for outstanding creative and or technical achievement, artistic design, and animation. I'm going to go ahead and say The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because there is no other game like they did it first. Like The Legend of Zelda. Like, I feel like for, Super Mario Bros., there's like 50 million games. Not 50 million, that's an exaggeration, but like a lot of games that have that animation style, that have that art style. And with Liza P, it's very much, like you said, Dark Souls.
No, Bloodborne-esque.
Bloodborne, Dark Souls, they're all very similar, no offense.
The reason why...
In animation and fighting style. And art direction.
So the reason why I say Lies of P should win it here is because of the nature of how Soulsborne games, especially Lies of P in particular here, regardless of its pedigree, the mechanics of the game are so explicitly dependent on the animations being both crisp, fast, and most importantly, telegraphed. And so what that means is
okay,
that...
so you're saying they're very technical.
Right, so it's like they're from a technical...
But are they creative? Are they creative?
Depends on the models.
Are they unique? Like, is it not the same as Bloodborne, Elden Ring, like, has those same mechanics of, like, dodging and gameplay?
They might, but...
They might?
They do, but
They do.
They do, but I want to be clear here that... When I play a Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, which Tears of the Kingdom is just an expansion on Breath of the Wild,
right?
There are times where I am confident I was out of range and I still got hit, or I dodged and I still got hit. With Lies of P, it is very explicit that when you that I didn't read it correctly. There because of the nature of the gameplay, it is by its very nature of being the type of action RPG that it is, it requires you to have that level of it requires the animation, and it requires the technicalness of the animation and art design and direction to be super duper tight in ways that Legend of Zelda can get away with not being. That's my justification.
I just don't feel like it's creative. Like, I don't feel like it's varied. Like, it doesn't have like enough variation for like outstanding like creativity.
I'm inclined to disagree, just because the play you saw. I've shown you've seen like 2 types
I've seen
of maps.
the playthrough, and it looked like the same as like Elden Ring and like Dark Souls. Like, it has that same
dark, gritty atmosphere.
It's just also like the gameplay. Like, you literally drink the potion, like you're walking back, like you slash, you dodge.
Right. And you can say like, oh yes, that's samey, and that's fair, but it doesn't take away from the fact that the actual technicality of how precise the animations have to be for that type of game to even function. Yeah,
but I just okay. So for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation,
I would wager that the technical achievement here in the animation outweighs the creative design of Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, that's because you don't respect art.
Shut up. All right.
My vote is Legend of Zelda.
My vote is Lies of P. And you have control of the computer, so you get to... That's what my account says.
Best score and music. Ooh.
I've heard the audio soundtrack for Hi-Fi Rush, like bits and pieces. I'm a gonna keep it a buck. I kind of feel like that one should probably win, just because Hi-Fi Rush has like a really upbeat, excellent soundtrack.
Mm.
And like music is such an important part of the game, like the game in terms of like it's because like you're gonna have like some pretty stellar rock beats and punk beats playing underneath you at the same time. But I'm also just trying not to give it all to fucking Baldur's Gate.
Well, I would argue for Legend of Zelda.
Why is that?
Because I feel like the music is also an important part.
True.
Like, I don't know. It's also very much like the music is very uniquely Legend of Zelda.
Mm.
And it's composed very uniquely to Legend of Zelda. Like, you don't know the panic of hearing the fucking piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I can see it. I'm down for making that Legend of Zelda. Best audio design. So I'm gonna say this because I haven't played any of these games, but I've seen them through like clips and other people's reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna the options here are Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would give it to Dead Space because Dead Space they didn't really have to change anything too much for Dead Space too much, and the original Dead Space has, I would argue, the best sound design in any horror game ever made.
Alan Wake 2 has been showing up for all of these, like.
Do you want to like pool our money together and buy it and play it?
I think so.
I think it might be worth giving a shot.
Yeah, it seems like it has a big enough following. You know. So you want to vote for Dead Space?
I think Dead Space probably because sound design is so important to horror. And, like, Dead Space just, like, innovated so much with it. It was insane. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we have Best Performance awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, or performance capture. And we have Ben Starr for Final Fantasy 16, Cameron Monaghan from Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Okay, I get that. Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. I haven't actually seen his character yet, so I can't make a judgment.
I know, but it's Elba.
Yeah.
But that's fine, because I already know who I'm voting for.
Melanie Labarde for Alan Wake 2, Yuri Lowenthal for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Neil Newbon, who's a Starian in Baldur's Gate 3. It's obviously him because it's like
sorry, but his when you actually hear him talk normally compared to a Sirion,
he basically sounds the fucking same. No, without
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't sound the same to me. Like, he has
really,
his whole tonality and persona changes.
Well, his voice to me sounds the same, but the way he carries himself is different. That's what I feel. No, I mean,
it's the same, British, accent, but in, tone, it's different. It's higher. He adds, so much fucking flavor to it. So much sass. So much baby girl energy.
He's for the gays and the theys.
Yes. The she-theys and the gays.
Next up we have innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. So the only one I can Street Fighter 6 has changed their stuff where they've basically one of the biggest problems that have come with fighting games is that at a certain level it becomes basically impossible to get better unless you sit down and drill. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that Street Fighter 6 added was basically a simplified, fighting commands to make it easier to combo and shit. Mm-hmm. Now, are people spamming and getting to high levels easily with that? Sure, but people who actually still practice with the old school things are able to trounce those people with the greatest of ease. So all the only people who are upset about really are scrubs and people who and probably experienced people who know how to play who are just fuck, I just have to try a little bit at the lower ranks. Fuck me, so.
I don't feel like a voice of, like, I don't feel like my opinion on this has credibility. Because, one, I have not played any of these games. And two, like, I don't have any disabilities that would prevent me from playing these games normally.
You know,
or easily.
We can in
not
spirit.
Normally,
we can
easily.
We can in spirit give it to Baldur's Gate 3 because of their.
It's not even here.
I know it's not, but they just released a patch literally 3 days ago, offering new options for people with different types of color blindness, so they can see.
I know. Did you read that random Reddit post?
Yeah, where the man's wife is like playing it again, completely for the first time again. I thought it was adorable. So in spirit, it's Baldur's Gate. In practice, we're giving it to Street Fighter 6. And while I have played Diablo 4, Blizzard can go fuck themselves.
Fair enough.
Moving on to the next one.
I got it.
Key.
Have patience.
Next category. Games for impact. For thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message, we have Space for the Unbound, Chance of Senar, Goodbye Volcano High, Tisha, Terra Nil, and Venba. I have played none of these games. We should click the next one because I don't have an opinion on any of them. That one also looks like a furry game, so we're gonna click next.
I'm gonna click this one.
It does look pretty. It looks like a Studio Ghibli film. Terra Nil.
Oh, you know what? No, because it's Netflix.
Oh, gross.
Then we're gonna pick this one. I don't know. It looks cute.
It does look cute. Versailles. Alright. Best ongoing game. Awarded to a game for outstanding development, ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. We have Genshin Impact, Fortnite, Final Fantasy XIV, Apex Legends, and Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you.
Uh-huh.
The only game I would vote for ever for anything out of these 5 is Cyberpunk.
I get you. I will say, though, I think while I personally would want to pick Cyberpunk from a personal experience standpoint, my knowledge and from my own personal experience playing it, Final Fantasy XIV is actually like a really solid ongoing experience.
I feel like I could swallow that, but I'm not voting for Genshin Impact.
Oh God, no.
Fortnite or Apex Legends.
Fuck all 3 of those games.
So you want to vote for Final Fantasy?
I think Final Fantasy. Cyberpunk isn't going to be an ongoing game anytime longer. Best community support. No, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, including social media activity and game updates and patches. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
What?
No. I want to be very clear about this. I don't know if you're aware of this, honey. No Man's Sky has had over 20 content updates, expansion-sized things. They were dogged. They made enough money for everybody on their team to buy a small island. They could have all vanished and been fine. But in 2016, when this game launched, and to critical panning across the board, this game is the redemption story. It is the redemption story in the standard by which all other games. This isn't even a live service game, by the way. This is just a game you can buy for $60, and you have hours of content to enjoy. It's not just like Skyrim and it's not just Minecraft in space. It's so much more than that. And in particular, every time they drop a new content update at 4 times a year, they slash the game price in half. Yes, Baldur's Gate has done a great job communicating with people. Yes, Cyberpunk has made a great comeback. But No Man's Sky did it all first, and they're still doing it. The community support and dedication by the developers.
But it's also inclusive of social media activity.
Yeah, by the developer, not by the community.
What about voice actors?
So, No Man's Sky doesn't have voice actors. The absolute labor of love that No Man's Sky is, and the amount of effort that for almost a decade, they have been they're still trying to turn this game into what they promised, and they have more than delivered. It is by far the best $60 per hour of gameplay and content you can get.
Over Baldur's Gate 3?
Yes.
I don't believe you. This is coming off 100% bias.
I don't enjoy playing the game anymore because I've done most of the stuff and I don't really have a reason to play it anymore. But and I'm not emotionally attached to it in the same way I am like Skyrim or Pokemon. But I have to say objectively that compared to Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk 2077, this game is and Hello Games, the people behind it, have the best community support simply because their community wanted them to fucking die because of how badly and how much they misrepresented the game on launch, and they've spent the last decade of their lives delivering free content updates.
So you're telling me that they should get this award because they originally fucked up almost 10 years ago and have continued to work on it and still haven't fixed their mistakes?
Oh, they've long since fixed their mistakes. They fixed their mistakes arguably back in 2019.
3 years after the game launched.
And there was a content update a month or two ago.
No.
I have to put my foot down here.
No.
It has to go to No Man's Sky here.
No, dude. So what, they get one content update 3 months ago and they win the year award?
They've dropped content updates every 3 months like clockwork. Time-wise,
were they nominated last year?
They've been nominated every year.
Do they win every year?
Sometimes.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say Baldur's Gate 3.
I have to say No Man's Sky.
No!
I have to. They've worked so hard.
I'm sorry. Dude, no, not if they've already won a couple times. Absolutely not.
But they're still support. They're still giving us free content.
Yeah, for
the low price of free. I bought the game once at $30 on a discount, and I've never had to pay another dime. They don't have any microtransactions.
Neither does Baldur's Gate.
Right, but Baldur's Gate came out this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, but this is about community support and long-term support of the game. Nothing has, out of everything in that list.
They've done already, 4 patches.
Cool.
Shut up. Your base is fucked.
There's no 4 patches. They've added no new content.
Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement. Yeah? Ugh. You want to test me?
Fine.
For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. I have not played any of these.
I've seen Dave the Diver. It's cute. It came in third for Game of the Year between Baldur's Gate, Diablo 4, and Diablo 4.
Then we'll vote for that one.
It's cute. Definitely go play Dave the Diver. It's a cute, fun game. Best debut indie game. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio. I've played none of these games. We have Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. You've already viewed for Venba once because it was cute. Best mobile game. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. They actually made Hello Kitty Island Adventure. You know what? We're South Park fans. We're going to have to pick that one on principle. Definitely over Honkai Star Rail. Best AR VR. God, could you imagine playing Resident Evil Village in VR mode?
Horrifying.
That's probably the one we have to pick.
Especially since they have fucking mommy towering.
Yeah.
She's towering down on you. Mommy? Sorry.
Mommy? Sorry. Best action game. I heard Armored Core was good. I didn't play it because it's not really my speed. I've heard enough people say good things about Hi-Fi Rush to give it for best action game. Best action adventure. We have Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. You already know which one's being picked.
It's a puzzle.
I'm still mad about No Man's Sky Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not even going to name the rest. Starfield was there, but like I love Bethesda, but if they released Starfield in like April of next year, they would have had a better shot. Best fighting game? We have God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon, R-Style Brawler 2. Why did they make a second one? The first one was a flop. Pocket Bravery and Street Fighter 6. I'd give it to Street Fighter 6. That one, like, you know, all my fighting game friends have had good things to say about it. Best family game. We have Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 2, Super Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I want to play Pikmin with you.
You want to play Pikmin?
Yeah.
We'll pick Pikmin since we're going to play it together. Best sim/strategy. We have Robo Wars 1 and 2, Reboot Camp, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, Pikmin 4. City Skyline 2 would have been a good one, but we picked Pikmin. Best sports and racing.
Oh, man,
all of this is hot trash. Just
we're going to do the Hot Wheels?
Yeah, Hot Wheels is fucking based. Yeah, Hot Wheels is the best.
Let's go. Fuck you, FIFA.
Best multiplayer. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I wouldn't, like, now that they added the magic mirror, I'd say, yeah, sure.
What?
But, like...
For multiplayer?
Yeah, but before that, it was kind of AIDS because you couldn't get rid of, like, your other characters out of your party. Like, your other... Yeah, that was a problem with Amy. She was someone, like, just played with her for a few hours and then she never came back, and Amy was stuck with like.
Well, they fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it. Yeah, I guess.
Because they have supporting community.
You know.
It didn't take them 9 fucking years to do it too, dude.
They did it in like 2 or 3.
Best adaptation.
Best adaptation of a video game. We have Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo. There's a Gran Turismo show? Jesus. The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. I hear that I probably would give it to The Last of Us. I haven't seen Castlevania Nocturne enough. I haven't seen it yet, so I haven't been able to. I can't judge it yet, but I still need to I really need to watch that that TV show. Most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game. Can you scroll back up so I can finish reading, please? Recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Scroll down. We have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, that probably, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. I probably would say Hades 2 because, like, Supergiant is a wonderful indie studio. Every game they make is lovely. Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreens. I'm so far out of the fucking loop with this shit. Like, I've seen an Iron Mouse clip or two, but, like, I don't know any of those people. Jesus Christ. Best esports game. I'd say Counter-Strike 2 just because, like, it's not a MOBA and it's not a and it's the OG and it's just like Valorant wishes it could be Counter-Strike. But that's just me. We have best esports athlete. I'm about to list a bunch of names of men that I have no idea who they are. Lee Faker Sing-hyuk, Matthews Ziwu Herbut, Max Demon 1 Mazanov, Peiko Hydra Rizewitz.
What's CSGO?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Alright, that's the one.
He looks like he calls women like females.
No, because he doesn't play League of Legends, Valorant, Call of Duty, or Apex Legends.
Valorant's for the gays and theys, though. I thought.
Happy?
I don't know. Maybe. Best esports team. We got Evil Geniuses from Valorant, Fnatic from Valorant, Dota 2, Gaming Gladiators.
Are those women? No. God. Oh, wait, is that a woman?
Is that a woman? I guess. Best esports coach. It's the same chick from the other one. Click her.
Only the women. I don't care for men, sorry.
And I don't know anything about it. I don't give a fuck about esports, so I'm just letting her pick. Best esports event, League World Championships. I pick Evo. Or not.
That was it.
That was it. So, aside from you being wrong about No Man's Sky.
No, dude. Sorry. 10 years in the making, dude.
No, 2 to 3 years in the making, and they've been just dropping banger after banger after banger.
Fucked up, dude.
Yeah, but they've long since redeemed themselves.
Meh. Dude, Baldur's Gate, right off the bat, great game. Patches that make a difference that doesn't completely change the gameplay.
Yeah, but Larian is a studio of like hundreds of people. No Man's Sky was made by like 15 people in a fucking office in a shitty London downtown area.
Sorry.
It's an indie game.
It's voted for.
I love you, even though you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not having this debate with you. You're a man, therefore you're wrong.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your listenership. And I will probably see y'all on the 7th of December for a live stream reacting to the winners. It's probably going to be Baldur's Gate for all of it. Stop biting me. Why are you like this? I know I'm autistic, but like... Do you have zoomies? Yes, you have zoomies. Anywho, I will catch you.
I have zoomies.
I love y'all faces. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Have a good one. God, you're so fucking autistic.
You can't include that. That's a hate crime.
I'm a white man. We're known for committing hate crimes.
Okay, cool. So you won't mind if I kill you then for being a white man?
Not really. I'm still, like, minorly suicidal, so I wouldn't mind being dead.
You can't include that.
It's funny, though, and nobody's
It's not funny.
And nobody except Anthony is probably going to get to the end. Hi, Anthony! Hope you're liking... I hope the new Sonic Frontiers update was good. I don't think I ever talked to you about that. Why are your eyes rolling in the back of the head when you bite me? Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.
You're so mean.
I love you.